Okay, so what we're doing now is we are looking at using a program to create music to get us started in Logic Pro. So this website here, shaking around, that's where you'll find it. And that's what I wrote. Does a Logic thing, but what we're interested in is this feature of it, where it creates these random order melodies. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. So, I've created a few of them, and then what you're going to want to do is open them up in Audacity, normalize them, trim them to just the measure that you recorded. So experiment with that. You'll get it after a while. So that's all that stuff. Now you know where we're going with this. Go into here, we'll make a new one. It's going to start off with audio, obviously. And we'll take these little gizmos out. And let's see, we are not at 130. We want to make this 120, because that's what we kind of set our pattern for. Should work like that. Let's just see how close we got. I haven't tested this yet. Kind of breaking new ground here, which is good. Okay, let's start at the beginning. See, it's a little bit off. Well, it's, we'll do it here. We'll go another one here, and then we'll do the next one. I was hoping it would feel the whole, measure, but it didn't quite do that. That's okay. I think we can still make this work. So we'll go to here. Might be good like that. Who knows, I think, yeah, see, it's even different, more differenter. I'll go to here. And we'll do the third one. 3-part system there. Okay, that's interesting. We'll do it like that. Let's see, what have we got here? So, we're lining on the lines, kind of, sort of. Maybe just mush them all together, call it good. What if we just kind of mush them all together? Kind of, maybe that's a better way. Make this a little bit bigger here. See what that looks like. Oh, now see, now we just nailed 2 and all. That's good. See, now it's starting to make sense there. And if we could put in the third one here, how's that going to look? Well, we can just take this one down, and then where this sits right at 4, let's cut that off. Or not. Actually, let's get to this side here. Got this part here. And we can push this. Wait a minute. I'm on the wrong one. Up in here. Okay, there's a little space there. That's okay. What do we got here? We got. Well, we'll take that space out. And push that over here. Now when we're over here, very nice. At the end of the wave. So just, what does that give us? Interesting. Okay, what if now we do a new pattern. It's default here. I should talk about these plugins sometimes. I've got this Vital Audio plugin, Jobber. Talk about how you work with that once you get those set up. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so I'm going to put one of these guys in here. And there it is. So now we want to put patterns to go with this. So we'll put a pattern or two, add a pattern, create a pattern. Perfect. That's what we're talking about. Now, you can see what the notes are. So what we're going to do, oh, that's not drums though. How do I get drums out? I didn't do that. Let's say, oh, I know, something like bass. There's one called Foundation that's pretty good in here. Simple Foundation. Usually pretty much a good one. Okay, so, but now this is just a crazy scale I created, so we're just gonna have to cut. Well, let's see here. Let's see, it's got F sharp. S's are sharp, obviously, and then G is sort of F sharp. Well, it's kind of like. See, what's it more closely related to? Maybe a D sharp. I'm just wondering. What if we go change this to a D? No, I don't know. Maybe this is where music theory can become complex, right? If I do a harmonic minor, let's try that. What does that give me? Close, but no cigar. It's close though. No, not really. Let's try some others. See if we go melodic minor. That just gives you those numbers. See, we got the D, we got the F, we got a G. We could start there. Yeah, it could work. So you can just pick something like that and then tweak it, you know. So we got the D, we got the C. Is the C okay? No, we're not gonna use the C anyway. So we're gonna make this kind of out of order, but that's okay. We'll see. We got an F. We already had an F. We don't have the F sharp. So with F sharp, it looks like F sharp 2. Like this. Okay. C, we're not doing a C. So here we'll just, I don't know, we'll just do another D. Maybe we'll do a different D. Yeah, like this D, so we got like a lower one. We doing an A, we're not doing an A, but we're doing a G sharp, so we could D sharp 2 to 2. Okay. And then what do we got? D sharp 2. That's it, it's a 5-note thingy. 1, 2, 3, 4, missed a note. F sharp. Where's my F sharp? Where's my F? Okay, don't need this. You can just delete these, you know, which is kind of nice. I got G sharp 2, F2, F2 again. Don't need that. And another D. I got that. So we'll just delete that. That's kind of interesting. So we can just go, like, first make these probably smaller, 12. And maybe slow that down a bit. Like that, and we'll just go like, skipping one, skipping one, skipping one, skipping one, and one right there. Oh, that could be good. Let's try that out. It's kind of interesting. Now, could you have done this without this? Probably in a lot of ways, but just gonna make something kind of short here, actually. I'm just gonna make this 7 more. Then probably do that thing where I like layer with a bunch of, just do the layering over and over because I just like that. Just easy. And just do 4 of those. Doesn't matter. Okay. So. We don't change any of that. We're just gonna go. First, we're gonna take some of these. Okay, well, we got to put different things in here. So we'll go from bass. We go to synth. Not super creative, but that's okay. Give it just a sec. You have to kind of give it. Oh, it went up here. You kind of sometimes have to give this a second to warm up. You know, it's like it takes time. Synth, we'll say some kind of air vocal thing. Doing this kind of without listening to it, just kind of doing this. That's a basic. I don't want a bass. We'll do something different. Okay. So now I like to do these kind of. Okay, we do this. Okay. Something like that. Now what we do is we go through and we change this up a bit. So like this one here, I'm highlighting this one. Make this smaller, so it makes a different kind of sound. Yeah, see? Same thing with here. Bigger trips like that. This one here. 4. Real big, okay. So. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, you could just play around with it. Just an idea. Different ways of getting melodies in there. Might create a melody for me that I kind of worked around in a way.